Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 260 of Fine Music, and we're going to pull a little optical illusion on you right now by having a different leadoff man today. But if you take off your glasses, you might not notice the difference. It's Spencer.
Alrighty. Well, I actually only have one really remarkable discovery for the week, but I figure that's better than nothing. That song is Evicted by Wilco. I'm sure some of you are probably familiar with Wilco. Started out as a country rock group in the mid-90s and then expanded into psychedelic and indie and post-punk and folk and who knows what else. And this latest song from Wilco sort of goes back to like some of the Yankee Hotel Foxtrot stuff they did back in 2002, where it was kind of very light, folky, psychedelic rock. And, Wilco wrote No Strangers to like political territory, like most rock and alternative groups. But Evicted has nothing to do with like eviction. It's not a literal song title. In this case, it's a metaphor for a breakup. Jeff Tweedy sings during the chorus, "I'm evicted from your heart." Interesting metaphor if I ever knew one. And as for the way the song sounds, I think that's pretty cool too. It kind of has like a mid-60s style Beach Boys, Beatles type of a sound. Kind of like you'd expect from the early Double O's era of Wilco. This is a song that came far later than that. It's a new song, like all the songs I've reviewed on here so far, but it has sort of an old school feel. And continuing the little metaphor I mentioned earlier for the title of the song, Jeff not only says, "I'm evicted from your heart," but he also follows it up with, "I deserve it." A bit of self-pitying going on there, I suppose. But the song feels anything but. It's a mellow, sweet, summery kind of song, and I highly recommend it.
You just reminded me of a song title, and I can't remember the name of the group. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. "I've been flushed from the bathroom of your heart." Do you remember that song?
I don't know it, but that sounds hilarious.
I have to look that up.
7 old ladies locked in a lavatory.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. It's Johnny Cash?
Yes,
No.
Johnny Cash.
Wrote that song.
I've been flushed from the bathroom of your heart.
Yeah,
Nice
there you go. Yeah, different kind of Ring of Fire, I guess.
I went down, down, down.
On one of Frank Zappa's live albums, I think it's on the Best Band You Never Heard. There's a cut on there where he has this long narrative intro about meeting Johnny Cash in the elevator at the hotel. And Johnny said he was going to come out and play with Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, but just before the concert started, Johnny called him and said he couldn't do it because his wife got sick. So he played Ring of Fire anyway, and you got to hear Frank Zappa's version of Ring of Fire.
Wow.
Holy cow, I didn't know he did one.
Pretty
I
fun.
know Social Distortion did a version, but Zappa?
Yeah, Social Distortions is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like them. I like that band.
Yeah, KLOS and K-Rock have both played it on occasion, so that's how I know it.
He also plays I think it's the same album that Whipping Post is on there, the Allman Brothers song.
Oh, I do know that Zappa did a cover of that.
Yeah.
I think he also did a cover of Murder by Numbers by the Police.
I haven't heard that one.
We seem to be going to another topic.
Hey, it happens.
Well, I'll just do 2 cents. I actually have a Wilco album because it was free. They had one free album, right? Anybody know? What was their free one? Well, I have it.
Gonna take a wild guess and say Yankee Hotel Foxtrot.
I don't think it's that one. It's something to do with stars.
Star Wars?
Star Wars, that's the one.
Yeah, they had an album called Star Wars. And
yeah, that was free.
When I did my blog in 2015 and that came out, I think I titled my blog Star Wars episode something and then I riffed on like a Star Wars title by referencing Wilco.
Mm. Okay. Well, my son likes them, so it must be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On that happy note, thank you, Spencer. I know
No
you have a
problem.
meeting with the president at 1 o'clock, so say hello to Biden for us and tell him what
Well,
to
if the
do.
president's name is Garth Herberg, then
Oh, well, it's a different president. Oh, I see. Okay.
Garth Gimble? Did you say Garth Gimble?
no, Herberg.
Oh, good.
He is the leader
Yes.
of this organization here, where I am the only one in orange on the shirt.
What's the name of the
Hey.
organization?
Spectrum Laboratory. They are a organization for people on the autism spectrum to explore things in music and animation, voice acting. They're an organization for people on the spectrum to deal with the arts and
You should
exploration.
read Howard Gardner's Multiple Intelligences, that book. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's good.
Oh, cool. What's it about?
It's about the different types of, it's about trying to define intelligence and categorizing it into a variety of
Did you
categories.
know there are 23
Musical
different types of intelligence?
A bunch of different ones, according to Gardner, you know.
Oh, that's
Me,
cool.
I want to know where artificial stupidity is going to be popular.
Is
Yet
it
another
already?
topic.
It'd just be AS, right?
I've got to get control of this before it goes out of music. That was episode 260 of Fine Music. Spencer, I was just joking, was off to see the president, but apparently I'm prescient. So,
Oh, well, I was joking about how the person I mentioned was the
Yeah.
president.
oh, okay.
Of
So it
course,
was in
he
the
is,
back of
and
my brain.
he's the leader of an organization, but I wouldn't say president.
Okay, don't get evicted. I mean, get evicted by Wilco. Okay, that's what. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've got a few of their albums. I like Wilco. You ever see the documentary on them?
Is it I Am Trying to Break Your Heart?
Yeah, about their career and how they fell apart and then regrouped, and Warner Brothers dropped them while they were recording Yankee Hotel, and
YHF.
when they finished the album on their own, and then they shopped it around. They got signed by Nonsuch, was owned by the same company that owned Warner Brothers. So they got money for losing their contract from Warner Brothers, and then they got money from Nonsuch for joining them.
That's good.
And it was all under the same company.
They should do it more than once.
This
I
is
haven't
the
seen that, but I've heard a
episode.
lot of good things about that documentary.
Are they
Yeah,
Wilco,
it's a
is he
great
based in LA?
documentary.
Wilco, they from Los Angeles? I don't know.
I thought they were an East Coast band. Let me look that up. Wilco.
Maybe Chicago.
Go research.
Yes, you're right. They're from Chicago.
Nice.
Ending episode. Anyone okay with that?
Yeah, let's get rolling.
All right, all right. Thank you, Mr. Griffin.
You're welcome. On the subject of documentaries, real quick, has anyone seen Nothing Can Hurt Me? That's about the band Big Star.
Oh yeah. Jeez. Listen, I was in the Big Star when that first album came out. I played that in the record store I managed every single day trying to sell that album.
Big Stars, name of the band?
Yeah,
The
Big
first
Star.
one,
They're sort
Big
of
Star number
like,
one, and then the second one, Radio City, came out.
like a cross
Oh,
between the
man.
Birds and the
It
Velvet
broke my
Underground.
heart. I saw them live with Badfinger,
Badfinger, nice band.
the original Badfinger, before one of the leaders hung himself, and then Big Star broke up right after that tour.
Are you
Speaking of
sure
hanging
this
himself-
episode's over? I'm not sure. I mean,
hanging himself, you're going to talk about Roy Buchanan today, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We should
I
get
haven't
rolling.
stopped the recording yet. I'm just,
Oh,
get
no.
clear, everybody. Get clear. This episode is the one that won't end. So I'm going to try to end it now. Is that all right? Everybody okay with that?
Okay, let's get going.
All right. There we go. Now the episode goes bye-bye. There it goes.